Good morning. Welcome back or welcome to Yoga with Ciara. This is day 2 of wellness. So today's task or orientation or thing you can think about is write down the things that resource you, the things that you love doing, the things that bring you joy, the things that build an inner sense of okayness in you. And then write down beside them the last time that you did that thing. You know, if you love kayaking, when I haven't kayaked in 10 years, if you love opera and you haven't listened to opera in a year, just notice what you're doing or what you're not doing and really consciously naming your resources. For me, it's art. I love drawing and painting, and I haven't done it in the longest time. So I'm committing to drawing and painting more in my life. There's a zone that emerges for me that's very beautiful. So today we're going to be doing lunges, triangles, and up and down off the floor. So come stand on your mat. So standing in the middle of your mat and just begin to roll forward. And just hanging out as you roll forward. And move slowly. Hear the sounds of your spine, of your body. And slowly rolling back up. This is first thing in the morning for you. There's a particular sound of the forward fold in the morning, different than the evening. So do it again. I feel more pressure in my head. I feel these threads or the strings of me down through my spine. And then I feel the moment where the pelvis engages, where my legs begin to turn on and lengthen as well. Slowly coming back up. One last time. Rounding. So drop your head forward, rolling slowly forward. And then coming all the way back up. Nice. So you can use a wall if you want for this, or you can try doing it without a wall. Or if you have a sweeping brush or something handy, you can use a stick of some kind to hold yourself stable as well. So I'm going to try it out with a stick today just because I like doing weird and strange things in new ways. So just begin by, so your left hand is on the wall and it's to the side. Just begin by lifting your knee forward and then bring it down. So just feel when you bring your knee up and you bring it down, look at the direction of that in your leg. So my knee is coming up and my foot is going down. So that's a straightforward knee, okay? And then if I bring my leg out to the side, that has a really different feeling in my hip. Feel how it's the outside of the leg that blocks it as such and the inner thigh. So just feel a very different kind of leg is moving when you go sideways. So feel it again. You can either do knee bent or leg straight. How does your leg move forward? What parts of your body engage as leg goes forward? And then leg to the side. So different. Like it's the same joint, but completely different movement quality. Last time. Nice. Other side. So either hold on to your sweeping brush. I love it. Hold on to your broom. And then left knee comes up and stand it down. So this is a moment where I let my foot stand on the floor and I'm just noticing the quality of movement forward of my hip. Nice. Leg out to the side. Oh, completely different feeling. So I'm not letting my body go to the side. I'm keeping myself steady through my torso. So the movement is in my hip and in my leg. Feel that. Side. Side. And now go forward, either leg straight or knee bent. How does this feel? Again, you're checking in with the movement of hip and then side. So different. Nice, cool. Get rid of your stick. Put down your broom and just roll your hips in a circle. And then in the other direction. I found out yesterday that Bridget is the patron saint or the goddess or the wild and powerful Irish woman who is minds cows and fire. She's pretty cool. Bridget's cool. So standing forward to the front of your head. Yesterday was St. Bridget's Day in Ireland. So feet are flat on the floor. You're standing to the front of your mat. Reach your arms wide. Reach up and look up. Standing really tall. So find that engagement into your legs again. So push down into your feet, straighten your legs, squeeze your bum, rise through your spine, reach into your fingers so that you have a sense of building from the ground up into your fingertips. Nice. And then fold, rounding forward, folding forward. Elbows bend, spine rounds. Forehead down towards your knees. Hands to your shins. Lift your chest and look forward. Nice. Hands to the floor. Step your right foot back. Build from the ground again. So push your feet down. Engage into your legs. Find your pelvis. Connect your spine. And then for me, I all of a sudden go ka-ching, and I can feel the connection from my right heel to the top of my head. And I can feel how engaging into my arms gives my spine more space. So just find the space, the connection, the dynamic interaction between the floor and gravity, which is you. Nice. Step back into your plank. Again, feet active, arms active, knees to the floor, all the way down. Nice. So lift your toes off the floor, squeeze your bum, and just lift your head. You're not pushing into your hands at all. There's no push into your hands. Just lift your head, squeeze your shoulders down. Nice. Pushing back into your cat. Push back into your downward dog. And all the way back into your heels. Just notice the variety of sensations. Each pose has its own places that are challenged, met, that speak to us as we move. Nice. Here we're going to walk forward. So walk slowly forward. Slowly rolling up. Reach your arms wide. Palms come together. Push down into your feet. Straighten your legs. Tuck your tailbone. Reach through your spine. Extend into your fingers. Nice. Bending your elbows. Bending your knees. Coming forward. Rounding. Folding. Hands to your shins. Lift your chest and look forward. Nice. Hands to the floor. Step your left foot back. Find your ground. So gauge into your feet. So for me to engage into my feet, I push my right heel down more and I feel my thigh getting strong as I do that. And then I lengthen the left leg and really push back with my heel while I'm opening my knee towards the ceiling. And then I connect my pelvis. So I tuck my pelvis a little bit under. It's like I'm trying to lift my belly off my thigh. Push down into my hands, and then ka-ting, I can feel the connection from my heel to the top of my head. You are connected. You are. I know you are. Every bit of you is connected to all the other bits of you. And we're just mapping that connection right now. So step back into your plank. Knees down, belly all the way down. Nice. Hands stay on the floor, but you're not going to push. Squeeze your bum, lift your toes. Rise through your spine. Nice. Lowering all the way down. Cat pose. Dog. Have a bit of a wiggle. Here, each pose has a different sound. I was saying that last time we were in the downward dog, and each side of our body has a different sound. So one of your legs is going to feel different than the other. One shoulder will feel different. But you're mapping your wellness. So you're not forcing your body. There is challenge, but it's in wellness. Nice. Walk slowly forward. Slowly rolling up. And reach your arms wide. Palms come together. Palms come to rest in front of your chest. Nice. So we're going to look at Three different ways of stepping back. Okay, so bring your both hands to your right knee and then step the left foot back and then slowly, see how your knee takes it, drop your left knee to the floor. Okay, push down into your right knee, rise up, step forward. So my head is staying over the right foot as I do this. Step back, my weight stays forward. If you want to try it with just one hand, so right hand on your right knee, and my head is forward as I do it, or no hands on your knees. Nice, try the other side. No, hands on your knee. Keep your torso forward as you drop your right knee down. Up. Maybe just one hand on your knee. Up. Maybe no hands on your knee. And your head is staying forward. So the head staying forward means that the weight is over the front leg and the effort's in the front leg. Now when we step back, we're going to bring our weight backwards. So step your right foot back, bring your weight back, and then slowly drop your right knee down. But be careful because there's a lot more strain in the back leg now in the bending. Come up, weight is still back, step forward. Do it again. Step back, weight travels back into the back leg, bend your knee, straighten, come forward. We'll try the other side. So step the left foot back, weight goes back. So my head is no longer over that right foot. Bend your knee, step forward, weight goes back with your left leg, bend your knee. How cool, super. So standing sideways on your mat, step your foot wide. Nice. And then bring your left elbow to your left knee and touch your right hand to the floor. Come back up and bring your feet back together. So I'm stepping the left foot out to the side for me. So left foot goes wide, left elbow down, right hand to the floor. So how do you make that a seamless, smooth movement in your body? How do you touch the floor and then come back up? So I'm stepping out to the left. Nice. Step out to the right. Elbow down to your right knee. Go slowly, listen to your knees. So knees, they don't forgive, but knees need to be strengthened. And strengthening your knees means walking up and down stairs, walking up and down mountains, bending your knees regularly, sitting on the floor. But knees to strengthen, there's a certain amount of effort that's required. And so go slowly with your legs. So great, cool, nice. So standing forward to the front of your mat. Stepping back with the left foot. Back foot's at a 45-degree angle. Front foot is directly forward. And earlier when we were doing our leg out to the side, so this isn't forward and this isn't directly to the side. This is at a 45-degree angle, this front leg, which is really cool. So left hand to your left hip, right hand to your thigh, connect into your legs, tuck your tailbone, rise through your spine. And already we're really engaged and up here. Now slide sideways down that right leg and travel down above or below the right knee. Pull your left elbow back into a long bow and arrow, and then reach your left hand up towards the ceiling. So for me, there is this thing where in typical yoga, they turn and look up at that left hand. My neck absolutely goes nuts when I do that. So I don't do anything, and you shouldn't do anything that your neck doesn't like. So maybe looking down at the floor is where your neck is really comfortable. Maybe looking forward, maybe somewhere in between. So again, find your feet pushing down, tuck your tailbone, rise through your spine, engage into your neck so you feel the surge of the torso rising up through the neck. Nice. From here, bend both elbows and bring your elbow to your knee. So folded triangle. Now we're going to move to fallen. So fallen is where you turn towards the floor and bring your left fist to the floor. And just breathe into the back of your body. Feel the twisting. Nice. Pull your left elbow back into fallen or folded, which is elbow back, and then pull your elbow up and reach it up, straighten your front leg, okay? Nice, one more time. Folded, both elbows bend, knee bends, fallen, fist to the floor. Nice, bring both hands to the floor. Turn your left foot so that the toe is pointing downwards. Drop your left knee to the floor and lengthen out through your front leg and bend your knee. So if you find there's not much distance that you can get straightening that out, that front leg, then bring your hands over towards the left side or wherever you feel eases out and gives you movement. Okay, so hands both sides of the right leg sometimes can lock you into the hip, or hands a little bit over towards the left will ease it up. We're just rocking forward and backwards. Nice. Next time you rock forward, pause there. Really feel that you're pushing into your foot. There's a squish in your foot. There's a squish in your knee. There's compression in the pelvis. In wellness, compress this right leg. Nice. Lengthen your back leg. Step back into your downward dog. And just have a bit of a wiggle. So often the hardest part of committing to a practice is the beginning. So there's a phrase that I say with a lot of my people is walk until you want to walk. Do yoga until you want to do yoga. So our body doesn't know what it's missing sometimes. Often, all the time, I find that. I stop doing something and I forget how much I love it. So I have to trick myself into doing it until I really want to do it again. So commit to the beginning. First 10 days, I'm going to commit so strongly, and then change begins to happen. And then you long for that thing, which is really awesome. Nice. Walking slowly forward and slowly rolling up. Reach your arms wide, palms come together, reaching up, looking up. Palms come to rest in front of your chest. Nice. Stepping back with the right foot. So right foot steps back, front foot's at straight forward, right foot's a 45-degree angle, right hand to your hip, left hand to your thigh. Push down into both feet, straighten your legs, tuck your tailbone, rise through the spine, and feel like you're really expansive and tall here. And then slide sideways down the left leg. Hand rests above or below the knee. Pull the right elbow up and then extend your right hand up towards the hip. Whoop. So again, feet, legs, pelvis, find a place for your neck that feels really comfortable. Lengthen through your spine and feel as you lengthen through your spine that there's a surge of connection through your neck. Nice, folded. Bend your elbows, bend your front knee, and then fallen. Turn towards the floor and bring your right fist to the floor and just feel the different sensations. So I feel the back of the left thigh a lot more suddenly. I'm like, whoa. The deep of that thigh, the back of my leg. Nice. Come back into folded, which is where you draw the elbow back, and then reach your right arm up and lengthen your front leg. Nice. Folded, bend everything. Fallen, fist to the floor. Nice. Both hands to the floor. Turn your back toe, drop your right knee down. And again, lengthen out and bend your knee. But if you find that you can't find length in that leg, then walk your hands over towards the right a bit. And that'll liberate the leg from the torso, which will give it more movement. Rock forwards and backwards. Nice. And just notice how you load that knee. When you're walking up and down stairs, this is the action we need to walk up and down stairs. So just leaning forward, pause there. Nice. Stretch your back leg, step back into your downward dog. Awesome. Nice. So drop both knees to the floor and sit on the floor. Stretch out through your feet by rolling them, roll in the other direction. Bend and straighten your leg a few times. Nice. Roll into your belly. And then roll in the other direction. Nice. Come lie on the floor. Come all the way down. Land on the floor. Knees are bent. Spine is long. Unpack your shoulders. Settle in. Find your breath. And feel there's a moment where I've settled and I'm starting to drop, and then the longing emerges for the movement that will settle all that has gone before. So for me today, that's rocking my knees from side to side. And that spirals into my hips, gives me some space through the belly and the inner thighs. Really just like a little sweeping brush, brushes out anything that might be left behind in the pelvis, in the lower back, and the hips. Nice. Squeeze both knees up, squeeze them in, wrap your arms around your knees, pause there. Nice. So stay there for another few moments. So you can't hear it, but our rooster is starting to crow. So we got a new rooster. So Goldilocks, God bless him, he got eaten by the fox. Back in, I think, September, Goldilocks, our rooster, got eaten by a fox. But his son, we sent eggs off to a friend of ours back in, I don't know, September maybe. And then they brought the eggs on underneath a clucking hen. And then they had roosters, loads of roosters. So we said, oh, we'll take one back. He was really young when we got him around 6 weeks ago. And now suddenly he's cock-a-doodle-dooing. So you can hear him and it really sounds like as he learns how to cock-a-doodle-doo. So perhaps as the summer progresses and I have the windows open, maybe you'll hear the rooster. Nice, guys. So write a list of the things that resource you, things that bring you joy in your life, things that you did before, but you're like, oh, I haven't done that in ages, and I really like doing that. So list your resources. I'll see you tomorrow. Another day of wellness. And yeah, walk until you want to walk. Do yoga until you feel the longing for yoga in the deep of you. Commit to the first 10 days really strongly and start to feel the changes that emerge. I'll see you all tomorrow. Yeah, really nice to be here. And great. Ciao, ciao. Bye.